This is Scott Carpenter. I'm at the National Park location. I'm decided to take a different route into where I had my time-lapse camera mounted up on top of the ridge. Above me up here, I had a visual sighting. Didn't get it on the camera a couple of weeks ago. But I decided, oh, what the heck, I'll take a different route. And so I'm about 20 feet off the trail. Right here's the main trail, right here. And I came up through here. I looked over here. You notice this fallen tree here and that small rhododendron or laurel. And then I noticed an extremely large bed, depression. Now, I'm not been in here yet. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this depression or not. Like something's made a bed and laid in here. Looks like it's actually been dug out. See this straight line right here? But of course, if I was going to watch this trail, I could lay down right here and look right through here and see everybody that comes up this trail. See that? If you can see that or not, see? It's almost the perfect blind spot. The depression here, let's measure it. It's hard to see. It goes here, and then comes here, goes here. Here's the interesting. I guess to me this is just the most interesting part. Look here. See how the bank's dug out right there? Of course, this would be a perfect bedding spot. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's huge. I mean, that bed right there is at least 8 foot long. Well, let's measure it real quick. Alright. This bed in the area is 8 feet long. It is 8 feet from the head right up there to the foot. And up there at the flattest point. Let's see how wide it is. It is at least 4 foot 8 inches wide. So it's 8 foot long, 4 inches wide. I'm sorry. So this area I'm in is 8 foot long, 4 and almost 5 feet wide. Another thing I noticed is that look, here's where these branches have been pulled in here at the end. They've been broke off. Of course, now this is laying here. They have been a little bit since he's laid here, but notice all these limbs. There's nothing protruding here, is what I'm saying. Everything's broke off even. And actually, this area right here on this log, this depression, it looks like it's been used, you know, quite a bit, because it's, you know, it's compacted almost as if a little bit had been dug out here, you know, to actually lower it down so the subject sinks lower. Of course, you know, if you're laying right here and you're gray skin and black covered in hair. No one's going to see you coming in or out. Okay, here's another interesting thing. Note how these limbs are laid. Parallel 1, 2, 3. Interesting. I think that's a natural blowdown. I think this was put in there. Looks like it was laid in there, especially this one. So, very interesting, given the history of this area, the sightings, the hair samples, the footprints, hoot owl calls in here, all kinds of good stuff happening here. This doesn't surprise me. This is not some random location I'm showing you this in. This is another one of the little hot spots where they where I have a lot of activity, sightings, footprints, etc. So just a little blind so he can watch this trail right here. I wanted to show you where the blind area was from the trail. I'm standing on the trail, and about 10-15 feet away is where that depression was, that little blind area. It's right there. That's it. Of course, if you're laying underneath that log, laying completely down, so if there's a Bigfoot laying there flat and he's black, let's assume he's got black with gray skin, right in there is where he would be laying. Of course, if you're not looking, I'm aware it's there now. It's awful close to the trail, but then again, most 99.9% of the people don't even have a clue. So, notice the positioning too. The sun's in the eyes of the person coming up the trail, as you can see. See? Coming up the trail, of course, he would be totally hidden all the way. So that's just interesting, because right there he could lay down and not even be seen, unless you want to stick his head up. See, if I was coming up the trail, you'd never be very difficult to see. You wouldn't see him coming up the trail at all. See, I'm coming up the trail. It's an interesting location. Of course, right up there is where I had the sighting about, it's been 3 weeks ago. And I found that today. I don't believe in coincidence. Do you?